and going the distance here in Anaheim. Endpoint on that T side, going back to the A site was so favorable earlier on today, and North are ready for it. They've watched the demos, they're fighting down ramp, but not to the best of their ability. 2 kills going the way of this T side, and Endpoint executing onto the site.
Yeah, they sit 2 men up right now, and they're going to start to aggress down through short. They actually are allowed to get this bomb planted thanks to that smoke that's gone down. Gade, ooh, he tries to get close, tries to get in the face of these players in the bomb site, and he'll come to regret it. So just Cajun being Kirby left, and honestly, I mean, you're not expecting too much from them here. The odds overwhelmingly stacked against them in this pistol round. They are good for 1, but that should be the end of the journey here for North. I mean, with Endpoint just backed off down the ramp, yeah, I mean, you've got no hope of getting on that bomb, as is the way with Vertigo pistol rounds. Yeah. That is quick, and it is clean.
And Endpoint don't really have anyone there for the time being, just holding on passive. MSL, quick shot. He's down to 12, though. Mighty Max going to get the trade, but there's so many players up on this A site. North are just re-peeking one-on-one. Crucial trade indeed, and he's found another, taking the advantage back for Endpoint. The A site, once again, belongs to the Brits.
Scary question is, Endpoint, are they going to realize that both of these players are wrapping around from the back? Now, they haven't seen anyone in this bomb site for a while, so the wheels might be turning in the heads of Endpoint. They will go back and check, and Crucial spotted 1 at the very least.
I say we can welcome it. You know, Anders called for the rise of Asian CS. That happened. He also called for the rise of UK CS. Well, maybe, just maybe, he could be onto something, although Cajun wants to put a stop to it. A mid-push, as Endpoint's default does suffer a casualty. Robin taken down early on. That could be the start that North needed, considering they only have 2 guns, and with that, they found 2 kills. Cajun doubling down in the T-spawn. He won't commit to it. He goes back towards ladder. That might just be the round in and of itself busted.
Well, wins that first fight. There's a player over on the boost. He didn't go peeking into anything. Kirby now emerging from short. Does finally deal with Thomas. Cajun arriving on the flank has dropped the bomb. And North, they will get their first round on the board. North now rotating a man round. Once again, they go ahead and bring MSL into the fold here at this A bomb site. But he's getting wallbanged down, and he's hanging on within inches of death. Oh, there's fire there, and there's bullets in his face. He gets taken down over at short side. Kirby, now all the pressure's on him. Will remove the first man in. Flashed out, actually flashed in. He'll take that fight. Another kill for Kirby. Before he's put down there by Mighty Max. Bomb plant found here. There's 3-on-3 retake. Oh, that's nasty from North.
Retake is on for North. Mighty Max making first contact. He's dropped the first. Has to go wide. Gade with the trade, but that's more than you can ask for with a man with 7 points to health. Thomas stopping that defuse, and with that, the round probably falling apart for AZ. He's not going to be ready for Crucial on top of the sandbags, and that's going to be Endpoint closing yet another A round.
Oh,
that is the B pick.
Yeah, it does come through, and that has actually now left the Krieg in the hands of Gade. Definitely not a man you want to be arming to the teeth here for Endpoint. Unsurprisingly, back to an A plate, and they're trying to get on him, but the problem you're going to see is that North, look at that mini-map, they are rotating everyone around. They are wasting no time here. 1 kill comes through. They're going left and right, and actually it's all over the place. Cajun dropping Thomas has left this in the advantage of North, though. He's looking for a bit more. Crucial's had his eyes on the prize all game long, but he takes it off for but a moment, and that's where Kirby swings on in and keeps North in the driver's seat. Mighty Max has made noise. Oh, he saw him. He saw him, and now he's just got to try and finish the job. He knows where one of these 2 players are. If you deal with AZ, Kirby's low, but you don't start believing until he gets it down to the 1v1. Smoke's in the way, and Kirby's in his face.
MSL trying to fight down the ramp. He's got a gap in the smoke, but they're coming through the left side of it. He could get caught as this scope will lose a bit of his vision, and they're walking up the scaffolding right now. That's a good shot. Thomas dead. He will try and get away before the chase comes in, but he gets Mighty Max on the retreat as well. North in another 5-on-3 can just give up that A-ramp control, but they've got such an advantage. Luckily enough, Robin at least trying to make the pain a little bit easier for Endpoint here.
Oh, I felt like that rotation might have been heard because we see a player from ramp fall away, and in the meantime, Kirby shut down Surreal, so smokes have gone in to allow for players to try and get across. Try being the operative word. MSL is throwing himself into this offensive position, and Kjaerbye's even wrapping the short area. Now, Crucial has got a bit closer than maybe North anticipate, but that doesn't matter. MSL's just shot him through the smoke, hasn't he?
Kjaerbye, he's been having a hell of a game, and he has no fear with sitting inside of this smoke. Ballsy play with an AWP supporting, though, that could draw the attention away from him, but Mighty Max spams and finds that kill blind. MSL getting hurt by the tick of the Molotov into his chest, and he's got to fall back as well.
Okay, he tries to go aggressive down towards B ramp, and Surreal in that moment turns around, checks the back line. And so now Endpoint are in a great spot. They sit 2 men up. The pressure's on North, right? As far as North have seen, they saw a few players rotating back and a kill comes in onto Gage. You're kind of scratching your head as to where this ends up. But now with MSL falling, he hears footsteps, he hears movement, he knows what's going on. AZ, 1 kill, looking for more. Gets away with damage, but that is it. Cajun, he's been a bit of a lifesaver for North thus far. For you to be throwing this in, or at least in, you know, like the head of someone like MSL, you're thinking, well, round 15, this could be the time, this could be the place. Before he's done thinking, he's actually taken the face of Mighty Max clean off. Crucial. And Molotov will seal the deal. MSL, ooh, he saved himself there with the smoke. Just gets out of danger. Oh, he's back in with another. MSL, oh, a third. He's just lighting them up at ramp, baby. And Robin's looking for a little bit more. He's shut down as well. Surreal, it's all on you. And while he gets the IGL of North, surely that's it. Another man's moved into the sandbags. Oh dear, his doppelganger, Kjaerbye, emerges. And that's an 8th round for North. And Endpoint not really blowing our mind in terms of the tactical diversity. The A plays did work in the beginning, but it definitely slowed down. CT pistol now underway, and North are trying to start their T side in a similar vein. All 5 players up through ramp. Mighty Max, oh dear, he's been Molotoved out of the sandbags. Smoke's gone in to save him from his teammate back in the bomb site. This is a dangerous little round, though. He's just kind of hung out to dry here on the sandbags. And there we go. Mighty Max will finally get dealt with. It was just a matter of, you know, when, not really if, that kill was going to come through. 5v2, 5v1, 1 by 1. It's just getting worse and worse. Endpoint, oh dear, they are hunting. They are hunting for Surreal, and they're not wasting any time. North shut him down. I want to see that AWP back in his hand. That really did seem to be the difference maker for these guys in this round. He doesn't have the money to do it, so the M4 is out. And Mighty Max has been deleted over here inside of the site. Crucial, trying to answer back, but he's only good for 1, and AZ's opened up this site almost single-handedly, doubling up, and now that bomb plant can come in. It's all onto Surreal in a 1v4.
Can call for assistance from the elevator room as well. Endpoint do have a AAA setup, and those players leaving from the A site. This is going to be the worst possible time for Endpoint if North hit B. There's only 1 man here. Surreal is waiting in the wings. Robin does block a smoke to give himself a bit of a gap, but no one's going to be pushing deep. They should just be dropping in through the window here. That leaves Surreal on the chopping block. He's going to have to drive a knife into the back of North. 35 seconds for them to come into this site and get the bomb plant. Does he know what's around the corner?
Well, the Molotovs, the utility, it's all giving it away. Rotations are starting to come in, but already the kills found by AZ and MSL. They've opened up this B site, and they've been allowed to push close to CT. This leaves Thomas in a bit of an awkward spot here, as he's trying to hold on to this side of the map. The other 2 grouped up in mid, and oh my word, all the kills are coming up in favor of North right now. And it's a sad day for Crucial as he's left alone. Oh, shot missed. Likely just wants to hold on to the AWP. I mean, Endpoint have got no money left, nothing to work with. You mentioned how they were going to be on pistols, and they don't even get to hold on to the AWP. North are going to reach map point here, 15-7.
Straight A rounds in a row, and then finally a B execute after showing A presence. Endpoint were not ready for it. Mighty Max trying to fight on ramp again. He's got a good bit of utility to disperse here, but he's so close. They could come around the corner at any time, and they will. AZ's with the frag. Thomas with the trade. Down to 5, though. Has to retreat. And we know the North's utility will likely be able to finish off that job. That Molotov as well. Very close for comfort. Thomas tucked in as he waits for North to get closer. 4-on-3 to close out the map right now. Everything looking in the favor of North. Endpoint have read this well. They've got everyone here, but is that going to be enough?
Oh, well, the first kill found is 2 on 3. Oh, more damage done. Actually, it's only Surreal left.
But let's see if the UK can bring something here into the CT side. It's a fast, long play. Thomas with a quick kill. The trades are in. USP's favoring Endpoint at range here, and North are going to bail out of that position, taking a 2-for-1 in the favor of the CT side.
I think they saw him on the jump there, did they?
No.
No, it's a little bit off, so they haven't seen him yet. And now, if Robin can get the attention of these long players, they might start to believe, all right, they're playing with both back in the bomb site. Well, Robin's done better than that, man. He's actually won this round almost single-handedly. And now Mighty Max emerges, the beast from the pit. Wow, we're going to get some flashes, some nades, and everything in between over here towards this A bomb site here from North. They'll get up over on Catwalk. They leave a man over at those long doors to come in late. Gage tries to drop down and he's got players with him. Robin sprays away, but nothing's connected yet. And this A bomb site now belongs to North. Kierby's made his presence known over towards Long, and this actually leaves Crucial in a bit of a rough spot, to be honest with you. That smoke's gone down and he's able to hide behind it. Robin's still putting up numbers here. Has brought us back into a 4-on-4, and 3 of these players up through CT. This is unconventional to say the least. They're just getting shut down from the higher ground. Kierby's even finished off the man at Long, and this is all said and done in this round at the very least. Mighty Max would love to get away with a rifle. The AK's gone a little too deep. Cajun should pick him up here. He actually doesn't, but there's the mid-wrap to do it. A bit unconventional, but it's going to work. Crucial. Resort. There it is. MSL on the receiving end. First clash of the 2 respective AWPers there, and it's Crucial to come out on top. Now, MSL did not have the weapon of choice. AZ offering himself up here on the catwalk is in for a bit of revenge before Robin gets the trade. Keeps the advantage in favor of Endpoint. And North, even though they've got Catwalk and they've loved these A plays, I'm going to try and time it with this push out through Long. A lot of this comes down to whether or not you get past this one CT player. Actually, that nade tagged him there. Made him fall back, reposition. All 3 players for Endpoint grouped up in CT. I'm having flashbacks. This is like that previous round.
You can see the adaptation here, at least. Mighty Max knows about Kierby potentially coming in on this long flank, so he's actually tucked in the pit to play for a safer spot instead. Kierby's not gone long. He's rallied round towards the catwalk, and he's found both players setting up for a retake as well. 2 kills before Thomas comes in for the trade. Max eventually has to move up through Long. He knows that he's not at least being flanked, and both players are either on the site or close on catwalk. Thomas has cleared the latter of those 2 positions out, and Mighty Max jumps up above. He only gets 1. Cajun with a trade, and Thomas shuts the round down. There is time for the defuse. Endpoint are going to win the retake.
Yeah, smokes in. That's going to let them get deep. Surreal. It's all on his back now to draw the attention in. However, it's not gone the way that Endpoint wanted. It was meant to be a bait and switch. But it just is, it's like a bait and bait. They both get shut down there in a matter of seconds. And this round's as good as done. Kierby, God, he's got really shaky aim, doesn't he? So bad that he's just blurred out entirely now.
That's what it looks like when I put on glasses. Like, you know, everything goes blurry.
That's what it's like for me without my glasses.
Yeah, okay. You're starting to get a bit of a vision into your life, Harry. Surreal, does he realize the man's already caught behind the blue? Kierby whiffs a shot, and Robin takes the advantage back. The double trade from Gade. What good for 1, always good for 2.
It's a big if, but if they don't check it, they will though, of course they do. Gade leaves no stone unturned. His 3rd kill in this round. Crucial, the only man left. He's near the enemy. He is in the front line of North. First man down. Gade's been dethroned. Crucial goes for the jump shot. Molly down at his feet. Tries to go through. Quick flick onto MSL. And now a chance to make something of this round. And now 1 player left. It's AZ over on the catwalk. Crucial. Bomb's not planted for North. He taps it. Baits the peak. Making noise. Trying to go above the smoke. Crucial looking for it, but it gets denied. And AZ holds his own. A 7th round for North.
Fast long play. Max is blind, but he's just going to run and gun, and that works wonderfully. RNG in his favor there. AZ dead in the water, and Gade has got to smoke off that Molotov to stay alive. What? Oh no, it doesn't spread, and the molly will get him killed. Kierby finding that frag on his teammate, but I mean that's that's a classic Counter-Strike bug when you smoke a molly and only part of it extinguishes. You hate to see that. Double tag for Crucial.
Kierby. I see, I mean, he's taken to this like a duck to water here out in mid. Having another great game is this man, but not long for this world in this round. He's gone, it's only MSL left standing, and no fancy flick today. This could be a flawless round for Team Endpoint.
Sick flash.
Yeah, he's just, that's not even, there we go.
On this CT side, Crucial on the AWP as well. He hit some tags in the previous round. Let's see if he can find those killing blows. MSL waiting patiently in middle, but nothing's being shown through those doors. No longer are the days where CTs, go for that early mid fight. Remember when that used to be the classic? I mean, I can't think of the last time I've seen that.
It's just a map-wide stalemate, a ceasefire right now. Oh, who wins this one? Flashbang goes over. Crucial holding this little gap, and just as he's moved in, they moved off. No one sees anyone, and they call the whole thing off. They back away from the catwalk. I've never missed a shot through jumping in the air, so I'll say that till I die. MSL, it's actually easy to get it over towards Long, rather, to the kind of extent that he feels safety, but you can see there's the peak, and that's what MSL was waiting for. That was kind of their worst nightmare realized, and nightmares, they'll give you insomnia. Endpoint, very familiar with that. It's, well, I mean, they are. It's UKCS, man. Robin and Thomas, the last two left.
This certainly isn't the most epic of lands for Endpoint right now. 5 rounds in the first half. Push as they get back up towards the catwalk. It's a cross hold for Cajun B and a flank in through the long doors as well. North, they are just going to be a little bit late to the party. This leaves Cajun completely alone, but it does mean this retake potential is on for North as they come in on a big flank, very timely as well. Or Endpoint ready for it so quickly. Max turns around, MSL gets spotted. He has flashbangs to get his team around the corner, but Mighty Max pushes the angle and he gets 2. Endpoint with a bomb plant. This should be their pistol all said and done. North are going to have to hit some bangers of shots if they want to get back into things. And they don't even have that kit dropped up on the catwalk either. Cajun loses his face, and one by one, it comes crumbling down for North. Endpoint with a flawless pistol round so far, and that was the exact start they needed coming into the second half.
Kierby put him up in this position, so now he's looking to get some value out of it. Hasn't seen anyone in middle. Instead, it's actually Kierby, the man who helped MSL get to this little position here, found early on over in mid. MSL looks to try and change that now.
All flashes, do they land? MSL gets ahead of the smoke at least and does get a shot off, but it won't connect. Max is going to drop into the spawn, but he's been spotted. Another missed shot. The distance getting closer, but the SMG not able to find a frag. MSL holding on to this 4-on-4 and holding on to his life. Not quite the sight, but he has dropped the bomb. Thomas going down. Robin with a trade. Cajun's firing off from pit. This headshot angle working wonders as now the bomb is left out in the open. Cajun can try and fight that with his life. It hasn't been retrieved just yet, and Surreal doesn't realize they're creeping up on him. Gade's here as well. Crucial's down to 12, and he's got to do it alone. A close clutch in the first half with the AWP on the A site. Can this one work in his favor?
Oh, flashbang goes in. He's going to dodge it, but no peek on the back. And there it is. Gade rearing his head out from the ramp. Solidifies that 11th round for North. Oh, MSL, this is ballsy. He's just gotten ahead of this smoke by a tiny bit. He's playing right on the corner. And like already, that's pretty hungry. That's pretty hungry of MSL to be in this position. I'm wondering if we see him continue any further. He is creeping forward into the tunnels as we kind of expected he would. And here he is, hungry for more. Crucial gets that trade at least, and the B bomb site is now actually open for business. Endpoint have moved on in.
Got to go through the smoke if you're North. You've got to just burst back into this site. The AWP is still here for AZ on the retake. Not a great gun for it, but 3-on-3, they're definitely going to give it a look in, even if they don't commit. Plenty of utility to burn out positions here from Endpoint. But it goes both ways. Molly back in the window, a grenade ready for Robin as he smokes in through the door. Kierby throws one as well. That does allow him to at least get out through that position, but Max is ready on the receiving end with Robin right behind him. Kierby's actually crept out. They don't even realize, but the kills are coming through. All for Endpoint, 2 for Kierby. The time so low, he has to get his kill immediately, and Crucial won't allow it. 3 from him with the AWP. Yeah, be boosting MSL up. This is a great start to find a man advantage down low. He spotted players and the flick is there. Surreal dead. And that's at no risk to North. They can just double back towards the A site. They can shift the AWP to anywhere they want. Going for both in middle right now as Endpoint look to try and trade back with the AWP of their own. Crucial has come into position, but he's lost his life as well. MSL is floating all over the map. And for 2 kills for him, North are in a great position.
Oh, timing there. Gade.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. Thomas is just getting by. Finally, Gade's seen it, and there's the help. Arriving in the window, AZ's here. It's first hurdle that you've got to overcome if you're Endpoint.
You know, we're far from that position right now. This ain't exactly the grand final, but you know, this team certainly has the firepower and the means to do it. Can they? We'll have to wait and see. There's one AK certainly can. Robin bursting through long doors and getting a frag, but it's quickly traded. Kiebi keeping things good for North, and he's even going to pull out the pistol for more. Surreal killing his teammate, but he does get the trade, so it's all worth it in the end. 3 on 3.
2 kill Gil. That's what they call this man. He's always good in these situations, but I've bigged him up, and as I've done that, it's all fallen apart. Thankfully, AZ catches a man on the cross. His rifle's trying to hold the line. Mighty Max homed in on the door, takes this opening peek, and the kill is found. He even sees the barrel, and MSL's been betrayed. He'll back on out, try and hold on to the AWP. Endpoint, they're going to get an 11th. And one of those being Kiebi, the man sitting top of the charts right now for the Danish squad. He's going to try and do it all, and it's from a really hard position to find much. The smoke's down. He can't have any say in this. MSL is the only man who even has a sight line into the bomb site right now. AZ's throwing up in an impromptu boost, but it's into the waiting arms of Mighty Max. Thankfully, MSL is here. They've gone this far. Who's to say that they don't take us to a third?
And right now they are being tested. 12-12 eco for North, saving a couple of guns, and one of them has already been stripped away. MSL getting shot through the doors. Kiebi's taking some catwalk aggression. They don't realize it just yet. That should be a free kill, and he gets away with it. Labored, but still the frag that he needed. Ducking below. How does he get away with a second? I do not know, but somehow keeping the advantage here for North. Gade is waiting for this contact play. Thomas has snuck this smoke before. Will it come back to haunt him?
Oh, he does damage to AZ, but AZ just drops out of his viewpoint, and as he does so, Gade is there.
Hello.
Oh. How are they going to deal with this? It looked like double molly goes on in. Oh, that's actually forced the fight out into the open. Maybe not what they wanted. North are going to steal that round away.
It's a dangerous repeat for AZ to go back into without a use of a flashbang. Yeah, they're going to go aggressive on catwalk, and they catch them off guard. Cajun with 2. The trades are in, though. A 3-on-3 with serious damage taken on the side of Endpoint.
Yeah, but only one man left at this A bomb site. MSL, thankfully, still with utility in his back pocket. That little trick up his sleeve. Buys some time with the Molotov, and that now has allowed AZ to set up over here in CT. Endpoint, they're committed to A. They'll throw these flashbangs in. MSL just about getting away. Down onto ramp, but he's not out of danger just yet. They're circling all around. AZ from CT gonna help out as best he can. Thomas tapping in the numbers, and Crucial trying to take this fight. Shuts down Gade. That 13th round is locked in.
Oh, there's the kill that we've been waiting for.
And what a time to get it, man. Like, he's been hitting those tags on AZ all T-side long. That kill comes in a round where North have got no money. This is kind of do or die for the Danes in this second map. And now Gade is gone as well. 3v5. And already, if you're North, this is a save. You don't even give this a look in. You say Endpoint, they can have 14. They can do it. We've got to have faith in having everything. You know, we've got to have our rifles. We've got to have our utility. And that's how we're going to win this. They're not hearing nor seeing what they've been used to.
Yeah, these long plays have actually been really good for Endpoint in this T side so far. However, there's a bit of a gap in that smoke. Not throwing 2 for the cross could be a bit of a problem. They will throw a flash to facilitate them crossing, but no one goes through from it. Now the smoke coming back in. AZ got to spam and hope for the best. MSL waiting, and he's dropped the bomb. That's 2 kills. Cajun found one on Surreal as well. The mollies pushing MSL out into the open. He's got to go down with a fight, and he will just go down, but he's at least taken a man with him, T.
Oh, Crucial. Good for that one. Kiebi on the flank has removed him. And now, all eyes on Robin.
AZ is just left as well. He might have to double back into the site. He's coming quickly through the window. Gade has been hung out to dry alone, and he double guesses. He reconsiders. AZ's left the site. That gives a chance, but Gade sprays down. He delays it with a first kill. AZ hiding inside of the smoke with the AWP. This is going to be a shotgun AWP inside, and he gets himself one. Thomas done. The bomb on the site, but AZ is just putting up a fight. 2 kills before the trade comes in. Cajun's crept in through the doors. He can't stop the plant, but he can put a knife in the back of Mighty Max. Climbing up above, and Max gets ahead of him. Crucial misses the flick. Kierby with a kill from the tunnels, and it's Mighty Max alone, stuck in the site. Top performer here for Endpoint, and he can't do it. North, 15 rounds. They will find map and match point first. Always in the tunnels. A very annoying player to deal with, but we're back into another fast round for Endpoint, trying to save the day. Max is out, and he is no longer about. That grenade again dunking onto him, and he is gone. 5-on-4. Kierby is just pushing mid, pushing the extremities, and pushing Endpoint potentially out of the tournament.
Oh, okay, there's the response at the very, very least. Robin deals with pesky Kierby in the back line. Cajun's up on catwalk as well, and he's that first point of contact. Damage is done, and Cajun might have just sealed the deal. He's brought Surreal down low. And this is where that secondary AWP could make or break this for North.
Oh, no.
Instead, he's offered up a kill. MSL, Gade, they've got to leap to action. They didn't think they would have to get too involved in this round. Thomas, the only man with full HP, over at long doors, and he's going to best MSL. So now it's only Gade. A 1v2 required. Crossfire's set up, and Endpoint, they're taking us to overtime. Crucial going to try his flashbang his team around the corner here. Now, it doesn't blind anybody. They've got to check card. They've got to check for Kierby. No one's looking. Thankfully, Thomas, he is wise to the fact and does get that trade. MSL, this AWP has been so deadly in this second half. In this second half and in overtime. And he's posted up over. Man, there's just fire everywhere. They can't even get this bomb planted. A little impromptu boost thrown in. Keeps the advantage in favor of North. Surreal. Okay, he's grabbed the bomb. He's gotten into the bomb site. He needs Crucial to watch his back, and that's what he's doing. Holding down the elevator. Keeping those doors from opening on this round for North. And he's actually going to go back in for more, not falling back into the pit. Instead, he's hungry to continue building this man advantage, and that was almost the lineup. Now, only AZ left will get the first man. Only Surreal left to beat, and AZ's going to flick him into oblivion. Quite unusual when you consider the, oh my word. That could be the nail in the coffin here for Endpoint. They've got to try and pull this back. Thankfully, this AWP on Crucial has provided a 4-on-4. It's even the odds back out. And so now North have slowed right down in response. It looked like they wanted to pick up the pace there for a moment. Bit of a reminder that this isn't all said and done just yet.
Cajun lurking mid, the rest coming out through long here. Surreal tucked in the pit, but he's got support. That might draw attention away from him. Crucial's here with the AWP, but Surreal's gone wide. The molly pushing him forward into the fight, and Crucial covering his back as well with 2. Bomb drop, that surely is the round. Although there's time for the clutch. Cajun, this is unthinkably hard. Chance to take a fight here, but every second he waits means Crucial is getting closer and closer on that angle, looking for his 4th kill of the round. And he will not get it, but they will still shut it down. Robin trading. If Endpoint can find a good timing to push into those B tunnels in this round, that could be the make or break for them here, but obviously a big risk to take and without the information, but they're about to find out. North moving players up long as we speak.
Oh no! Oh no, Crucial's been found. Robin tries to pick up the pieces, and they've kept it even. They've kept it in a 3-on-3. Cajun at ramp. There's a player down in the pit. That's MSL with the AWP in hand. The bomb is planted for him. There's 2 smokes on Endpoint. So if they get these kills, they can get this round, but it hinges on winning these gunfights at the A-bomb site. AZ out in the open. Cajun with him.